Hello everybody and welcome back to Sans Vanity. Disney has teamed up with Wet n Wild and brought us the Villains collection. There are so many components into this collection. I only picked up a handful. If you want to see how I got this look, stay tuned. Alright you guys, so first up we have a lot in this collection. We've got a cream blush, two different plumping lip glosses, a colored mascara which is kind of in this really pretty blue, which I don't know if we're going to use today. You know, we kind of got the purple vibe going. We have got an eyeshadow palette and then we have got a liquid liner. I'm thinking we're going to sit here, definitely go with our purple family. At the bottom of my blouse there's also some pink, so I think that's the direction we're going to go. First up, let's get into our, what is this? Fury Femmes palette. This is indeed, it says an eye and face palette. Their traditional one that they've been doing a lot of lately. And I believe our last release that was something similar to this was our SpongeBob collection. But there was an additional palette and it had more of a kind of red dark theme. So didn't pick up that one. I thought I would like this. This entire first row is kind of talking to me, maybe a little here, but we are definitely going to jump in. First up, this top light pink shade, and there is a name. I will add it later. This needs to be a faster look for me today. Oh, the kick up is insane. Can you see that bottom shade or top corner, which is here? Quite a lot of kick up. So, all right, something to note. And I believe I tapped it off to keep the excess from dropping down onto my face, but maybe not. Okay, it's light. I'm going to touch in more. It's a little deeper on the eye than what I thought from the pan, which is excellent. It's exactly what I'm okay with. It's applying extremely well. Just powdery, but it is smooth. And I wanted to go really villainous for you and kind of give you guys a little drama. I don't think we're going to do that today. I think we're going to make this just our very wearable look. I think we're actually going to refrain from too much drama. I'm going to go into the shade underneath equally as powdery, which is this shade right here. And you see it jumped into its sister shade right there. So we're going to see how this lilac lavender goes. This is cute. This is fast. And that's what we need today. We need something a little bit quicker, you know, not a long time sitting up on the fuss. Not gonna be your thing today. And right now, again, somewhere over the rainbow, something lighter, a little bit deeper, something, you know, on our lid, outer corner, a little, you know, a regular, which is my happy place. But she's always welcome to change, just not today. Then we're gonna go in with a lid shade. Now, the two that I'm eyeballing would be this shade and this shade. Now my blouse can do either. You know what, we're gonna swatch both of those real fast. One is more silver toned, one is more pink. There they are in the hand. So the first step is silver and then this is the pink. Okay, the pink seems to be more of a pressed glitter type shade. And then we have this one. I think we're gonna go with the one that's kind of silvery. I think we're just gonna kind of press that on and see kind of where we go. And if I don't like it, again, you guys already know we can always go in with something deeper, but we'll try it on our inner lid first. This shade right here always sometimes might go better on top of another color, but I always like to see what it looks like, just, you know, kind of raw. There is a deeper purple, and this one is a little puttyish feeling. The one I used, this one is a little putty feeling, but not as much as some of their other palettes. I'm thinking maybe I want to touch into here a little bit, which is a very deep purple shimmer. Let me swatch that just so we can see. Okay, so that's it right there. That does work with the blouse though. You know what? Do we want to do that, or do we just want to stick with a light lid and a purple? Nah, I think she needs a little bit of that drama. She needs a little bit. Let's go with our deep purple that's in this palette and let's see how we go from there. Because I'm really trying to figure out how deep or how dark and what I want to get. See, purple. You guys know I love to see how a purple is going to perform, because purples can absolutely let you down and we don't want that. Okay, so that is showing up. All right, and this is a matte purple. Just very true to pan. Different brush, so it's not coming off or appearing to be as powdery as the first two matte shades. Now, the question is, do I want to touch in to that deeper shimmer, which is here? Do I want to put that right there in my lid? I'm going to go in with the original lilac color. We do not want to lose that, or the initial shade, which is the light pink. We don't want to lose those. So we're going to sit here and just kind of get this in just some. Don't want to lose it. Very important that we keep the integrity of our colors. Back into the original shade. Maybe just a little fantasy look on the eye. I think that can be cute. Now we have a blue mascara that I do not think I'm going to utilize today, because already it's not the right shade for my shirt. I'm going to make a go of it because there's some different colors at the bottom of this blouse. I didn't do this. This is too blue, but I'm going to swatch it also. So there's this shade. Yeah, that doesn't match, but she sure is pretty. Why not? All right, hold on. So this is it right here. It definitely does work. You know what? Let's do it. And I can always go in that outer corner with something else. Okay, getting there. Now I'm not sure I like the initial lid shade with this, but again, we are all here to tweak and play around. I'm gonna go back in with that purple. And you know how I said I'm not gonna do a lot of drama today? Okay, apparently that is lies, because that's exactly what I think I'm about to do. I didn't mean to tell a story to you guys, but I think it just happened. We all know she needs to feel dazzled. If I don't feel dazzled, we will play until we are just beaming. All right, so now I'm gonna go in. Ooh, you know what? I think I'm going with that pink instead. I had the whitish one on the inner. I think I like the pink. So we're gonna take that in instead and give us our little bit, or a lot of bit, depending on how you see it. I like it better already. Boom. I went in with this shade. This was the first shade that I went in with my inner lid. Decided to go into here. We're gonna bounce over to here. Now for you, kind of got a little green to it. Maybe, but I think it might be a little bit more of a smoke gray. So we're gonna try to play that. Same brush I used to go in with that matte purple, but we are just gonna do this. Probably the wrong brush, but yeah, it's wash day. We're not gonna worry about that. We're gonna do our quick brush exchange and clean it off, switch to a new color, and we will not worry about this. This is not as dark as I thought it'd be, but I'm like really perfectly all right with that. I didn't need it to be jet black. I just needed the smoke. Didn't know I was gonna do that today. Meh. All right. I have to keep in mind, I have a cream blush that doesn't seem to be either of these colors, but it is indeed part of the collection. So we're gonna throw it in. Little sultry. All right, not hating that. I need something for the brow bone that is indeed not available. I'm gonna put out this liquid liner so you guys can see it. This one is the Baddies liquid liner, and this is in Lovely Mess. If you can kind of see, it's a deep purple, kind of metallic, but we're gonna open this up, take a swatch, and see. So I'm guessing this has a brush. Do I shake? No. There is our brush. And I guess right here, I'm gonna draw some lines just so we can see this color. This is our liner. So it's cute and it's with a brush. I think what I'm gonna do is go complete the other eye. I think we're gonna line with my Wet n Wild Breaker Proof Black Liquid Liner, line on top of it with our Baddies liner, and we'll be back. Okay guys, so I went ahead and lined underneath with the matte purple shadow, a little bit of that smoke gray on the bottom lash line, lined with a ColourPop lilac liner, and I just trimmed the top of my lid with the liquid liner here. So now we're on to our cream blush, and this one is in the shade We Won't Bite. I'm putting cream on top of powder. We know she does not do that, but attempts shall be made. I'm putting it on my brush, kind of a berry color. You know what, let me just take a little off here just for safe measures. And I bronze as well, just with the LA Colors bronzer. Just already have that done. Nothing new from Wet n Wild in that zone that I purchased. How do we feel? Doable. I'm sorry if I didn't show you. It had little bitty, like, what is it, octopus tentacles or something? That's cute. And I'm pouncing in, and it didn't take it completely, you know, mess it up all the way. It's applying pretty good on top of my powder and does not appear to be lifting up any of my foundation. So that was my main concern. We all know I don't like to mess with the base. I am starting to slowly incorporate more and more liquid and cream products in my routine. I have them. I have not been utilizing them, which is what I tell you guys to do. Use your stuff. I have it. I like the idea of it, but then I'm not using it. No, I am going to use it. And since it's cooling off slightly, it doesn't feel as though it's melting off my face now. So that is very much a positive. I think she's looking okay. I didn't think the color would work. I feel like, well, we were going to make it work. But I think it is working. Actually, I take it back. I like it. I'm not just all right with it. I do indeed like it. It just has a little plastic seal. Her cover and closes. So what I'm gonna do now is show you guys the lip gloss because I didn't get a highlighter from them. And you know what? We're not gonna use this mascara, but let's try it out anyways. And this is in the shade Jealous Type. So this one is indeed blue. Now mind you, if it's a deep enough blue, I can go ahead and utilize it and I'll feel good. But if it, you know me, I'm matchy-matchy. If I don't like it, I'm not gonna, you know, use it today. But I will use it with this palette. If you guys want a second look with this palette, let me know and I'll make another video and we'll go the blue direction. Because I do have a blue gloss as well. Right now, I can't even see That's a very bright blue. Does not match our look today, but I was trying to swatch it for you guys, and this is a disaster. It didn't want to swatch on my hand, so I was able to get a dropout. Let's spread it and hope I don't touch anything. That's it, spread out. So yeah, it's a very vibrant color. So on my natural lashes, we'll see if that shows up as vibrant as it does on the hand and on the wand. All right, queens, it stains. Can you see it? It left a green tinge. Okay, something to note about the jealous type. Jealous that your eye is still going to remain green after you remove your makeup. So let's do these two lip glosses. So these are Pick Your Vice lip glosses, and one is in the shade Totally Twisted, and the other one is in Unfriended. Now with these, of course, I'm going to go in with the purple. This one has like the blue, you know, kind of the Haunted Mansion look from the ColourPop collection. And we're going to swatch both because, duh. You know, we gotta see them. My daughter just came in and she wanted to know the same thing I did. What's the pigment like? Is it really sheer, or are we gonna get some, you know, on it? It does indeed come with a charm, and I believe it says it glows in the dark. And what we're gonna use is a Totally Twisted. So let's see our doe foot. Okay, so there is the shade. And these are plumping. More pigment than a lip oil, but not much. We'll see on the mouth though. Is there a scent? Oh. Fruity. Fruity with a little heat behind it. I don't get peppermint or anything from that. So this is the shade here. And let's do Unfriended, which is our blue variation. I love this color. So here is Unfriended. And it also comes with the charm that I do believe glows in the dark. Same doe foot. Oh, this is pretty though. This one has more pigment right away. So here is Unfriended. That's pretty, which is this shade. Yeah, if you guys want to see a second look and we'll do something that's not purple for another look, leave it in the comments. Let me know and I will totally do that for you guys, because I do want to play, and if I commit to you guys, then I know I need to play. So I like that. All right, so we're going to apply our gloss. Mine's just a black mascara. I'm going to highlight off camera, pull myself together, and we'll wrap up. All right, you guys, we are back and we are finished. First things up, and it's not going to be in order, the lip gloss. I have got it on right now. My mouth is on absolute fire. If you know how the Too Faced lip injection glosses feel, it's just a step underneath that. I mean, my mouth is, I don't know how plump I look, and I just applied it about 60 seconds ago. This one, hot on her mouth. These retailed for, and I got everything at Walmart, $8.64 each. The pigment, you're gonna get more off the blue one than you are the purple, but our colors are here. Yeah, but right now, if you don't like the heat on your mouth, you might wanna steer clear of these, because I mean, I don't even know when my tongue touched this lip gloss. I did not lick my lips. My tongue is on fire. The tip, it's feeling some kind of way. So that one, buyer beware. Let's get to our eyeshadow palette. So this is our, was it Fury Femmes palette, and this one retailed for $12.97. I did like it though, and I'm like, oh, I got where I went. Now mind you, do I have these colors in my collection with other brands and stuff? Absolutely, but you guys know how I am. I kind of like everything kind of all together. I don't like the palette jump. I didn't even touch into this really pretty shimmery kind of a lime green. You have this foresty green, you have a brown, you have all these other little shimmers I didn't touch. So this one, it can go a couple directions, so don't think you're boxed in. We can totally leave pink alone, so don't sit there and think you're boxed in. There's more, you know, more to the eye than what you think with this one. Didn't get a chance to use the mascara, and this one retailed for $5.37. Again, we'll see. You know, Wet n Wild, I like a lot of their products, like a lot are my go-tos, but their mascaras usually never my favorite. But again, there's our wand. I'm gonna use this because I need to know how this one, you know, shows up. So this one, to be determined. The liquid liner, and this one retailed for $5.37 as well. It's pretty okay. Let's do again. I don't particularly like brushes. That's my thing. I don't like felt tips. I like a brush tip in a, you know, kind of a pen form. I don't like the brushes with the wand. That's just me. I just line my eyes with the Wet n Wild Breakup Proof liquid liner, and then just kind of went from the center out, just to kind of trace it to give us a little at the end. But this one, it's cool though, and it did show up. It is, you know, it's metallic, but it was pretty. So that one we're good with. Our final item was the cream blush, and this one retailed for $8.64. It came out really pretty to me. Now, what I will say is that between the burning lip gloss and the blush, these two kind of went with each other really well. So because these two went together, to me, it kind of made the whole entire face come together, and I like that, and I like it a lot. Very cute, especially for the season. I appreciate you guys. Please a thumbs up, please subscribe, and I will see you next time. Mwah. Bye.